My name's Brian Blumhagen. I grew up on a dairy farm. It was work, work, work. Back in spring of 1980, our milk hauler said, "Brian, I've got a couple guys that are looking for someone to milk their cows." I said, "Sure, I'd be interested in talking to them." I met up with Myron White, and I was hired basically an hour later after talking with him. And we'd have a cow that wasn't producing the way she should. And say, "Hey, Brian, take the cow into the sale barn with the truck." We'd put the cows in the back of the truck, actually. Myron called me and said they were going to have a farm sale. And he said, "Would you like that old truck?" I actually bought it just to keep it here and use it and have it. I was like, hey, I drove it when I was young, so I just thought that'd be kind of cool to have. I'm a captain in the United States Army. I went in the Army because I felt like just a higher calling to do something different. Wasn't planning on getting a deployment or having to go to Afghanistan. It was like, "Brian, we need you to go." Teresa and Christopher took it upon themselves while I was gone to get the truck finished.
I hoped he would like it, that it would turn out how he wanted it to turn out.
I had a good friend, Susan Pierce, and I didn't have any recent pictures of it. And so Susan took some pictures of it and sent it to me on Skype. I couldn't believe it. So all of a sudden, Susan Pierce's name jumped up, and it still gives me tears because, excuse me a second, because there it was sitting on the pictures on Skype. I was like, wow, God, I wish I was there. So yeah, that was tough.
He was surprised at everything that had been done and that it looked as good as it did. Pictures aren't everything. When you see it in person, it's a lot better.
We went on a couple dates in that truck, and that to me is one of the big reasons, I still love this truck.
Oh yeah, it's great. Reminds me of my younger days and being in high school.
It's loud, it's obnoxious, it's rough riding, the steering isn't perfect, there's no airbags, the seat belts aren't nice and friendly, but there's just something about it, just from your younger days that you just love it, you just love it. It's fun to get out and drive and have a nice sentimental reflection